Hi, for today's teardown we have those Clansman radio harness interconnecting and control boxes. So they were used in British armored vehicles like the Daimler Ferret to distribute radio and intercom between the crew members. So you had main harness boxes and one box, not this one, I believe, for each crew member to connect their headsets. So I have two different models here, but a number of other ones are existing, and they are everywhere on British eBay at random prices. I have been considering purchasing some of them for a long time, but the shipping was always dissuasive and I was not sure of the contents. Maybe it is just wires. So I did never do it so far. And finally I found these two ones for 20 euros on French eBay, so it was domestic shipping for me, and even local shipping because the seller was 20 kilometers from me. So at least I got two of them. We will be able to check out what we have inside and if they are of any interest. Maybe I will get more of them. There is one which is quite beautiful, but not available at correct price at this time. So we have these two boxes. Let's first check the outside. So this one is called the interconnecting box for 3 radios. Yes, seems quite a lot. INR, not sure what it is for. NSN number here. So a main switch here, it seems. Communal IC, communal intercom, maybe it is for field phone line, not sure. You will connect your 3 radios here, power input here. So the two fuses here, one spare and one main. These are very common British fuse holders. This one is broken, but I was able to find spare ones on eBay for ship, and when I will receive them I will replace this one. They are called the Billing-Lee fuse holder. They do exist in 2 flavors, short and long ones, the body behind. This one are the short model. I will get 4 of them, so I will be able to replace this one and have spare ones. So modification tag and serial number here, 1169, and they did recopy here the serial number, but seems it is an error because they did write 0 while it is 6 clearly on the label here. Weird. What else? This plate here, you can see it is secured with nail rivet things, but obviously we are missing at least 2 in the middle because this is floating around in the breeze. Not quite impressive, this thing. Why they did not place 2 extra ones? Interesting. So the connectors, the box came with the covers for the connectors, which is nice. We have for the main harness this typically British kind of plug, and these ones are another model like such. Other side it is the same thing, and on the back here we have this kind of support piece to dampen vibrations apparently and shocks. It is a very heavy piece of fabric covered with some kind of tar or wax or something, or rubber, and it is very rigid. So do not mind these screws, they are not original. Initially I had rivets, but I had to drill and remove the rivets because somehow this part was in front of the screws and I was not sure of how to access the screws. So now I drilled access to the screws, and also it was super dirty. So I wanted to clean behind. So it is why I drilled the rivets and found these screws here. Actually they are trash picked screws. And yes, they did find a use. I found a bag of 8 of them in the trash, new, old stock. And I was able to find a use for them. Quite nice. So the case is secured with Allen screws, and you have here the logo for metric and imperial screw assortment. The heads are metric, not sure about the thread. And the labels here we have harness and Arctic, no idea what it means. So there will be in your military vehicle a main radio distribution harness between all the boxes. Interconnect daisy cleaning all the boxes together. So this box here called the control com system for crew box 2 set, so it will be a connection for 2 headsets apparently for 2 crew people. So you will connect your same harness here. Some information here, the NATO stock number, but for this box maybe, or this part, because we have one here and we have one different here. Quite interesting. No backing plate on this one, no shock absorber plate. Just the cover, still the same screws. And we have 4 buttons. Here you will select your radio set currently between A, B and C. You have on, you have live IC, probably intercom, and your monitor and working volume controls. Maybe you can listen to what happens. And then you have one for you privately, something like this. Quite weird. And these buttons are very common for this set of equipment. And I have another teardown with the same model of button. Quiz for you, try to find it. Okay, so I guess it is time to open them. We will start with a small one, this one, to see what we have inside. So I was really curious about what we have in those boxes. Maybe it is just wires connecting everything together on the buttons. We will find out. Right now, the seal. Okay, we have a circuit board. Actually I was not expecting this. Of course a super thick cover here with seal top written to install the cover in the correct position. Here you have a grounding screw terminal. We have a Browell Indie Pack desiccant sachet with its own NATO stock number. Replace when indicator is pink. Do you think it is pink? Yes, definitely. Okay, we have circuit board here with no conformal coating, it seems, and super thick tracks, as you can see. Two stamped in the track here, quite interesting design. And 4 screws. Let's remove them. Not even tight. Now this one, actually, when I received it, I did open it one time, and one of those bolts here was loose, was completely loose inside. Okay, so I guess this box will be quite quick. I have to find a way to lift this circuit board now, like such, and okay. So we have a bunch of parts. We have a wiring harness like such, connecting to everything in the cover, as you can see. Here we do not have a typical British pink wire. Little number sleeves on each wire. Your quite common wafer switch, military grade. Here a few zip ties, not sure if they are original or not. There is a metal bar here, as you can see on the back, to secure the wire harness. The connectors, like this, those ones are bolted. And it is all going to the circuit board, where we have two relays from Ellerman Dutch. It is a brand of military connectors mainly. So two CD relays, one transformer, so maybe it is audio level conversion transformer, another one here by the way, a few resistors, capacitors, and this thing, it is a green box with provision for 10 terminals, it seems, branded ATT, date code, is it a date code 79? Do we have any other date code? The capacitor maybe, I do not see one. Oh, look how they did secure this capacitor here with a piece of black plastic wire. It will not move around. So we have this weird box. Is it an integrated circuit? Hybrid, something? How many terminals do we have? Oh, those are these wires. It looks like we have just 4 terminals. So my guess would be a bridge rectifier or anything else. It has its own NATO stock number, you can see. So researching this NATO stock number online might reveal what it is. Okay, so it is all for this box. I will put it back together and we will open the second one. So, the second box, I am really curious to find out if it is the same kind of construction. Now I can access the screws. I really wonder how it was put together, because this was riveted and completely in front of the screws for these 2 ones at least. So did they install the rivet somehow after putting the cover on? I was able to drill here a little bit the fabric just to allow some access to the screws. Okay, same flavor apparently, except the circuit board is not green here, and the pack of the desiccant is even worse condition. Here is my work to secure the parts here. Nice manufacturing logo here. So it is not going away. Really well secured and well done, I believe. Not original, but it is what it is. I can always put some paint over the screws or something So this bag is really bad. I do even think I will throw it away. Done. Okay, so we can see the same kind of construction. Again, number 2 stamped in the track here. Some black wires to secure parts. And 5 screws apparently this time. They did provide holes to put the fingers on the pull on the circuit board. It seems it is nice. So definitely metric screws here. Not sure where are the imperial ones. Good. So again, the circuit board here has his own NATO stock number. This is amazing because those numbers are not very long and they did put them everywhere. And I wonder how they did and having enough available numbers. So, okay, same kind of construction, except we have more stuff here mounted on the front on the circuit board. So first we check the circuit board. You can see some wet tantalum capacitors, transistors, one big film brown capacitor. I know this model, it is ITT brand. I have one in my in a big green box. I did a teardown of for secure communications. And again the same part here. I believe it is the same stock number but different brand maybe, with again 4 terminals. Yes, okay. Little trimmer here, very small trimmer, diodes, and I did just notice those capacitors here, they did secure them in place, but these 2 ones, it is not done. Why they did provide the holes to do it? Did they forget to secure them? Well, the smaller ones it is not here. It is not really a big deal, but this one can vibrate loose already. Interesting. So you can see how the wires are directly soldered to this PCB. Big standoffs here to secure the board. And in the cover we have, as I said, your fuse holder, short model here, so it will be quite easy to access the solder points and replace the fuse holder. I did already check this nut is loose, so not a problem here. So we have this module with apparently power devices and the terminal for the 2 banana plugs. So 2 extra things I want to do here. First, undo this circuit board for the banana plugs in order to check what we have behind. 2 8mm nuts, 2 little washers, and it should lift right out. Maybe, yes. Just some kind of filtering, capacitors and inductors. Okay, this board has number 4 on it. Interesting. But number 2 on the other side, we get a number 4 here. Okay. Weird design of this. I wonder if all the boxes of this kind are made the same way. So now I know they are well made. I will definitely hunt for more of them, a few more, because I do not have infinite storage space, by the way. So, and let's check what we have behind this module here. Captive screws here, it is nice. I will not reassemble completely this one, as I am waiting for the spare fuse holder to replace the fuse holder. Okay, so here we have maybe some kind of power supply part with, you can see, two big diodes secured to this plate and two power transistors made by RCA. That code of 1978 on them. Okay, the reference number is just number 16944. Not usual, glass coated power resistor here, that code 77. Okay, and one other interesting stamp here at the bottom of this casting. TACO Burnley 1B3 or IB3 for interconnecting box and free radios. Probably. Okay, and here they did stamp also the part numbers of everything. Okay, so I am checking. Should be quite easy to access these wires, to unsolder them from this angle or like this. Yes, okay, not a big deal. I wait for the parts anyways to arrive. I paid 8 British pounds for 4 spare fuse holders. Not super cheap, but as they are vintage ones and probably now quite rare, it is still a good deal, and they are new all stock. I hope it will be exactly the same model. Apparently yes. Fingers crossed here. Okay, will be good enough. So I will put this back together also. It was the interconnecting box 3 and the screw box 2 from the Clansman radio system. Stay tuned for eventually more boxes of this series. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.